And during the day, this is the CDI cafeteria, and this is where they most spend time. Sometimes playing, some of them doing homework, but they don't have a space in the classroom back there. So this is kind of their space. They celebrate birthdays. This is where we have meetings with the parents, their parents. And back there is the kitchen. That's where they cook for the kids and for you guys.
Good morning.
This is our kitchen. We cook for
120.
people are coming to hospital, but this guy, some people
Yes. They do a lot of cooking here. Many tortillas. Yes. So,
not everybody work here. I mean, we have a few helpers.
volunteers.
Volunteers, like a lady over there. She's our political family. And everybody come here, work.
She belongs to Cedar Creek now.
Yeah.
She's Amy. I don't know if you know her. She married Sean Ceiba from Cedar Creek, and she's spending time here in Honduras. How long?
We,
Only 1 week?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Huh?
Today.
today she goes.
Today is.
You're leaving today?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Or Sean must be happy.
Yeah.
Okay. She's the mom of 3 of her CDI kids. She volunteers every day. And she's a really, really nice woman. She takes care of their kids very well. They're always clean, dressed properly. And she's on the waiting list for a home. So God willing, she will get her home soon. And she's Maritza. She's Russell's sister-in-law. Okay. She's married to Aurora. I mean, she's not. She's Aurora's sister. So you know Aurora's a good cooker, so she. Pero usted está casada con Aurora. ¡Corte, corte! Okay. Gracias.
Are you guys have lunch every day? Like it?
Yeah.
Very good. You have some friends today? All right.
We try to cook more in a wood stove, but it's not really working well. I think we don't have any experience in building them the right way. So, but they still. So a big hurricane hit Honduras in 1998, and there was this big need of help. So missions start coming, medical missions, and we had no place to serve the community. So we started doing it at church downtown, and then we started opening the clinic, just building one room, and then little by little. And we were able to see patients only when we had medical teams here. So we weren't able to see them year long. So God sent this doctor, Dr. J. Martin. He's an internist. And he wanted to keep on checking the patients or give the patients the opportunity to see the doctor more often. So he started an organization called Total Health in the States, and he raised funds, and he sends funds so the clinic can be working all year long. He pays for the doctors, the nurse, the lady who shares the gospel, salaries. So that's why we're open. Yeah, he loves God really.
That's open Monday through Friday, or is it open on weekends too?
Monday through Friday, and
Okay.
one Saturday a month for ultrasounds.
Ultrasounds. And what all service besides ultrasound do they do here?
We have a dentist.
Uh-huh.
She does all kind of x-rays, filling, pulling, root canals, the general doctor, and she does a lot. We have seen people needing in an emergency here.
Oh.
So she takes care of them, and then they're sent to the hospital with the IV and whatever is needed.
Okay. Yeah, I saw Ceiba Hospital. It's pretty big.
See,
Yeah.
it is. So we're so thankful for the Lord, because we don't just serve the community, but the city. And we have patients coming from different areas of the country.
Wow.
And we love to have them here. Hi, how are you, Joe? Good. Okay.
Did you bring an extra shirt today?
This is the pre-clinic area. Juicy. Oh my God, I got it. This is the pre-clinic. This is their second stop. This is where they take their blood pressure, temperature, and all that, and then they go to their next stop. Here is where we share the gospel to all of our patients. Many have accepted Jesus in this room.
That's awesome.
And for the ones who are already believers, she takes some time just to be sure of that. And this is the place where they come and they can share their problems. She prays with them, because some patients don't need medication. They just need someone to listen to the problems and just be there for them. So she does a great job here. And not just her, the doctor. She takes some time, the nurse, to go a little bit deeper in their lives and hearts. So, and this is where Caitlin is spending most of her time.
Okay.
What is this one again?
For breathing treatments.
Oh, okay. Respiratory. Yeah.
So this is.
That's nice.
We have 2 extra little offices here. Whenever we have a medical team, we need to use all of our office for them. So the gospel, the lady who shares the gospel, and a volunteer, they come to this area, and this is the waiting area for the people that want to see and hear the word. That's a little kitchen and storage. And I want you to see the dentist now. She does a great job
Hold on.
with her patients. She wasn't a member of her church when she started working for the clinic. She was attending a different church, but then God grabbed her heart, and now she's a part of her Great Commission. She's been here for at least 8 years, 7 years, something like that. And she works here from Monday through Friday, from 7 till 2. And then in the afternoon, she goes to her private clinic to work.
Long day.
Oh yes,
Very
a
long
long
day.
day. She she and Debbie are good friends.
I see a picture. There's a picture right
Oh, there
there.
she is.
Yes.
You see? Oh, that's cute.
I'd like to get an appointment.
You want an appointment? Sure. Anytime. You need, you see, she relaxes the patient with that kind of music and ellos se los relaja con música. Okay. Thank you.
Ask her, is the music for her or the patient?
La música es para usted o los pacientes. Both. Gracias.
Okay, we'll get one.
It's very weird.
Not so much.
We are so thankful with the Lord that this pharmacy is never empty. He is just amazing. Most of it is donations. We get like 90% of the medications we use here as donations. Total Health buys once a year medications for. They also have a clinic in Nicaragua and San Salvador now and Honduras. So they buy like we make the list of whatever we think we need for the year, and they buy it in Europe. And Cedar Creek sends at least twice a year a big cases with medication. And we buy very few here, but we have a little bit of everything that the patients need. We're so thankful for that. And the patients paid $3 to see the doctor, and they also receive the medication. We have about over 100 patients that are diabetic, and they come and see the doctor every 3 months, and then they come every month to take their medication for that. And they pay a little bit more, $5 for the medication for the whole month. So really it's yeah, and having issues with health, how do you say it, with the local health hospital and the government program, they cannot take care of all the issues in the country. So we have a lot of patients coming here instead of going to their clinic.
How much is that? $5 American or 5 lempiras?
$5 American, which is 100 lempiras. And of course, if someone shows up and they don't have the money to see the doctor, they're welcome. And if they don't want to, we don't push them. We don't make them do anything. They're free to spend time with Eva, listening to God's word. And if they one day they say, no, I don't want to go to that area, we're just free. I don't think we have ever have anyone say no to that part, which is the most important part. You know, medication can heal some pain for a while, but the gospel is just the answer for their eternity. So that is the most important. So she's Gabby. She's the one that the patients see every morning, and the last one they see. You see that beautiful smile? She's always smile. I have never seen a patient getting upset with her. No way. She does a great job. And we have, you know, different kinds of patients. So she does an amazing job.
How many prescriptions do they fill per day?
Per day, ¿cuántas recetas se dan a cada día, dependiendo de la cantidad de pacientes. Depending on the how many patients we have, they can get 30, 35, some days 40. We cannot see more than 40 patients a day because we only have one doctor. We have 2 RNs, one that works part-time and she takes care of the pre-clinic area. And the other RN, she is trained to see patients and help the doctor, like seeing pregnant women and all that. So we see up to 40 patients a day, no more than that. But when we have medical teams, we can see 2 or 3 times more than we usually see. And when we have medical teams, we love to go out to a community and to see patients there. And it's really amazing and at the same time sad to be able to see them, to go to their community, spend 1 day there and just come back and never see them again, because there are so many needs in very poor areas of the country. This is our latest project, still doing some testing. The idea came because of our CDI kids. We serve 120 plates a day for them. And it's hard for us to afford, extra, well, how can I say this? Una mejor, que yo tengo el cerebro dormido. Lo tengo confundido. Como una mejor nutrición.
It's hard for us sometimes to provide a better nutrition
For the kids because of the budget. So we wanted to give them fish once in a while, but it's not easy to get without a budget. So we learned about this project, and here we are going to be able to have 150 fish in each of those big tanks in the back. It will take like 6 months for them to grow big enough to be eaten. So, and that is not the only part. This has the process. It's so amazing that in those 9 big things full of rock, we're gonna be able to grow vegetables for them. And Harley is here, and he will give you a better explanation of all the process.
Good morning to each one of you. My name is Harley, but not Davidson. They are too expensive. I cannot afford it. About 2 months or 3 months ago, a friend told me about this system, and he carried me to the house where this system established already, and I went to check the aquaponic system. And at the beginning, I had a lot of doubt, a lot of questions, and we went a second time with Vilma and Russell, one of our pastors, and Jimmy is the consultant that is working, that is teaching us and building the system, and he gave us another explanation of how the system works. And so I think that the idea was the system, how the system worked, was going. The system was coming more clear to our mind, and how the system works. So Vilma and Russell decides to bring the system to the CDI children's And so we hire Jimmy's service, and we have this is going to be the third week working. It's a lot of details, small details that takes a lot of times to get them fit and work. So what we have here is two systems working together, fishes and plankton. In those three blue tanks that we have there, we are going to have between 150 or 200 tilapias in each one of them. That will be 450 or 600 tilapias. We have two tanks, two containers in the bottom, where the pump is pulling out the water for the tilapia's containers, and then the water moves through those pipes and bring the water with the fish poop and fall in the gravel. The poop will stay here in the gravel, and the plant will be, that's like a natural organic fertilizer. So we have 9 containers where we're going to be growing like tomatoes, cucumbers, or others kind of vegetables that we decide that we need in the kitchen for the CDI children. And we have a small plant that will be feeding the fishes too. So we are going to reduce the amount of concentrate food. So the expensive or the cost of the feeding the fishes will be low. The waters go through some pipes that is in the bottom, through that big pipe that is there on the ground, and go and fall in those two tanks that we have in the bottom. So the water is making a circle line. We have a few, I think 2 troubles, small problems that we are trying to fix today. Jimmy spent a good time finding and thinking and looking for how we will be working today, and trying to look for to fix the trouble, and that's what we're doing now. We already put the fishes, the tilapias, about 35 tilapias is in the first container. And I throw some food this morning, and they was hungry. In 3 minutes, they eat all the pellets food that we throw this morning. I did it twice. The second time was 1 minute after, 3 minutes after, and they eat it so fast too. So I'm going to try to throw some food and see how much the time that they take. 10 minutes after I put the food and they don't eat the pellets, I have to take out the ones that they didn't eat, because that produce ammonia. Yeah? And it's not good for them. So if Jimmy has another things to say, Jimmy?
All right.
All right?
Yeah, whatever you say.
Show us, Harley.
Yeah? I'm going to bring the food, or after?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm going to bring a little couple pellets. Please follow the instructions. You could see, but don't touch.
Are they coming?
They're afraid of cameras.
The camera shot.
Too much paparazzis, they say. Let me see. Come on, guys. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I see one.
We don't have a hook.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, there you go. They're coming. Yeah, yes. Yes. Hey. They coming. They're coming up. They're coming up. Yeah. This year, that tree produced some seeds. So we pick them up and and we decide to plant them in bags.
So all these are mahogany trees.
Yes.
Okay.
A mahogany takes 20 years to be ready to cut the lumber. But,
But you can see your kid
oh yes, my kids,
with one tree.
yes, the one mahogany tree will produce, somebody says more than $1,000. But others say that it's more than $1,000 when it's ready to cut. And we have about 7 acres of land in the back of this wall, and we want to plant those mahoganies. And under the shade of the mahoganies, we want to plant cacao trees, the ones that produce chocolate. Okay? It grows under shades. So we are going to have the mahoganies and cacao trees.
That's nice.
Okay?
Yeah.
And I see something else that survived. They bring me some those plants. I have to learn how to say it in English.
Poplar?
Some papaya, bro.
Papaya? Oh, okay. Papaya.
Papaya is papaya.
Papaya is papaya. Okay. So my mother-in-law brings them, so I plant them, transplant them in the bags, and we have to find a place where to plant it. Maybe here inside, because if not, birds, other kinds of animals is going to eat them. So we have nearly 400 mahogany trees. I did all this job with the kids from the CDI. And let's go.
He's saying with 20. I remember last year you were working on mahogany. Where are we going? Is it time for us right now?
Okay.
You see the difference between this morning and right now? They cut all the dry leaf
Yes.
from the plantains,
Right.
and he's cleaning between the pineapple. This is pineapple. That when start changing the color from green to red, that means that soon the flower will soon sprout. The flower will soon come out.
Okay.
Yeah, those 1, 2, 3 of them, the ones that is red in the bottom, maybe in 3 months will be producing the fruit.
Okay.
The fruit will start growing, and we put the grass this way, so when start raining, the rain will not wash the soil, because we are going to stop the energy
the water. Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
Okay, that's the way that we have to plant in hills. We cannot plant like this in lines. We have to plant across, like those. See this line?
Yeah, it goes across.
like a curve.
Right.
Across, so we could all the grass, we could put it there, and there with we are going to stop the energy of the water that cause erosion to the soil.
Right.
That's the idea why this kid is putting the dry leaf and the grass against this line that comes in a curve.
Okay. That's a good idea. Keeps the nutrients there for the pineapple.
Yeah. There is a small plant.
Yeah.
They're cleaning the plantains cut the dry leaf. They are taking, cleaning the weed. There is 40 plantain sucker.
Do you have to water these, or do you just let nature water? How does that work? How do you?
Sometimes I put a pipe from there. I put in the pipe inside of a tank, and the water comes by gravitation.
Okay.
Yeah? Gravity. Yeah. And I put the pipes in each one of them. But we are going to this month, and the next month is going to be kind of dry. So I have to be watering them.
You do it like once a day, twice a day?
Once a day.
Once a day,
Yeah.
okay.
And with 3 days of the week, that is good.
3 days a week, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Just to water 3 days a week, that's very good. You working hard over there, Lee?
Hardly working, but I don't know if he told you, but all of this right here is just to stop from eroding.
Right. Yeah, it blocks the rain so the nutrients could stay without getting washed away.
What I love about being here is I honestly feel like, and I think this is indicative of a lot of mission fields, a lot of places where missionaries are and host organizations are. I appreciate G.C.L.A. in that I do feel like their sensitivity to God, the sensitivity to the Holy Spirit, sometimes we come here and we're like, oh, we ran out of pain, or we equate things to being circumstances. Well, they just can't get the pain. They just can't. And I don't believe that that's always the case. I believe a lot of times it's God, it's the Holy Spirit working on us, and they're just so sensitive to it, and I feel like there's such a greater reliance. I envy it sometimes for them here, that they don't have everything at their disposal at the drop of a hat, and they can solve their own problems. There's a reliance on God. That when we come here, it intersects our life, and we get to experience it. And we think we've run out of supplies. That's not necessarily the case. It's God changing the direction or changing something in us, to move into something else or to be available for something else. And so being able to come and say, here I am, just amazing to whatever you want to do in my life. Good. I love that song, by the way. Any other thoughts on that, guys? It's a great verse. Very scripture.
Working hard.
Yep. Sister. One older sister.
How's it going there?
Great. With power tools.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
it's very important. I get the flush here because this cut is square. If we let's flush here, we get a square stand. You know? One end first, another. Drill, 2 batteries or charge, and have other drill for.
For that.
The new team name, the Persuaders.
What's that?
Vi que se pueden estar haciendo diferentes cosas al mismo tiempo.
But this week is the reason we're going back on Saturday, like, there's multiple reasons, so we'll go back with
The
the
main
team.
reason, the main reason why we're going back earlier is because friends are home.
Yeah.
So,
So we'll pick up the
yeah, we're taking well,
maybe.
there's a lot of secrets and all that, so.
I know.
back, we can use it.
Set her down right there.
Good enough. Yes, sir.
Trading your life for my offenses, for my redemption. You carried all the blame, breaking the our condition.
I wonder.
Take a break, just let me know because we
Yeah.
Yo no tengo control, Hugo. So you guys just wait right here.
We're going to fill those spots tomorrow.
Is Debbie back there? We need those wooden dowels.
Debbie, dowels.
We need those wooden dowels. They're in a red bag.
You guys have none of this thing.
So scrambled eggs, maybe
Yeah,
for dinner,
it's
smash some
delicious.
beans in here, and you can see what they're gonna do for lunch. So
Right?
rice, rice and the bouillon.
Oh yeah, bouillon. Yeah, chicken.
And bouillon cubes, so
Bouillon.
that has
Yes.
some flavor.
Yes. Looks like they pickle their own fruit or vegetable too.
No, I didn't know if I was like hitting something.
Okay. Ahora vamos a ponerte la escalera.
Watch your foot, Joel. You gotta watch your foot. Look behind you, watch your foot. How you doing, Joel? Sweating around. You guys working hard?
Y hoy cumple 26 años Gareth Bale. Poco podemos hacer, los psiquiatros pueden mejorar su marca, pero en definitiva, pelear medallas en natación es casi imposible cuando se trata de participar.
Súbanse.
Go ahead, try it out. You get in.
¿Quién es el que va a dormir arriba? Que se suba.
Súbanse ahí a ver. Cada quien en su parte ahí. Uno arriba, otro abajo.
There you go.
There's nothing worth more that could ever come close. Nothing can compare. You're our living hope. Your presence, Lord. I've tasted and seen of the sweetest of loves, where my heart becomes free and my shame is undone.